So I think we already have, if you can see, I already have in a DFC UI. Also, I have a DFC TUI. So it was on a terminal base. If you see the video, you would see I got. Like that. And if you see the UI one, okay, so it is also TUI. Okay, let me just do the UI. This one looks something like this. So it is a bit of like that. You can do it to the domain and then again have like that. I thought of creating the same on the terminal, but like it needs a lot of more effort. Um, so I just uh, left it for now. Yeah. So UI one is look like this one. Okay, let us see. This one is from America. Uh, so if I see this one, it may do it here, then I will. Yeah. So we have it is an RESTful HTTP API for converting doc. This is a similar thing I also thought of, but it does not. Like there was a lot of more effort to do through the API one to use this API. This was the first thought to create this one because this could be the easier for me uh, to use the UI. But if you see the API, it was similar for me. You see this, it was also 8,000 API, and then I'm just reading the Docker file and then converting it and then sending it. That was the just simple one line, one page of you can say 100 line of code, and everything is doing my UI. And if you see the terminal, also the term with the terminal, it is also same in the same way. Um, so was using an internal where I have some of the logics and that logic have things like that, but most of the code is from the bubble T. Okay, let us see the API one. So API, if you see this one, this is a this and then this. Okay, so if you see port this debug and then after doing this, it will run on I808 port and you can just do that like that. Okay, and then you can also curl for that with your organization. You can also use in Docker and then there's also Docker Compose. API post is to convert a Docker file to use Docker Chainguard images, and this one is a request. You will get parameter is this, the response is this. You can also convert it to curl. Analyze a Docker file without converting it, so you can analyze that. That is also good. This just give a path, the version, which version we are using. The client could be in that way. You can take this one and then we'll do that. No, you can also go for inside the Kubernetes, and inside the Kubernetes you can build it. There was nothing problem in it. So if you see the CMD, then API has a configuration HTTP server. This is handler metrics, so types and then deployment. uh, And this one is this. We can also go with for like Prometheus. There's also Kafna. So yeah, that was cool. Let us see if anywhere we can improve here. And firstly, I think let us set up it. There's a lot of things like you can see the configuration have a lot of parameters like for the logs, for the DFC default, authentication because there was also needs to be an API key, things like that, cross enable, rate limited enable, and things like port. Uh, so that was a cool thing, to be honest. Hmm. I can see a lot of things here. Okay, let's just do this. Mm-hmm. One more time and I'll curl it. Okay. So if you do a terminal, you can go here and you can see this is a curl. We are making a post request and then convert this, and this one is a well fine, and then organization is this. So it is just on a one thing. It have a one thing. That's in a from alpine. So it will what it will convert. It will convert it to a chain guard based image. So this one is a chain guard dev my organization and this. This is our latest one. Okay. What are the other things you can do? Now is like what's the output? Sorry. So output is something like this. That's really cool. Or if you want a JSON, then you can ZQ. You can do a ZQ to get in that format. So you can get a converted one. Converted one give you every converted one with a one line. Then metadata stage it is a stage one. Base image is 18 converted image like this. The package converted and coordinate. That one looks good, to be honest. This one looks really good. You can build it using Docker and then you can use that, or you can just Docker compose up. I think let us do this one because it will have some of the things like localhost 808, the localhost 909, and this one. So that could be good for us. Mhm. So if you see, this one is a convert which we used in the similar way. So if you go for postman, if I have a postman, let me just run it. Mm-hmm. I can draw JSON and then just send it as a post. Yeah, you will get something like this. Use it because this is a from node, run this and then this. Okay. So it is not an APK, now it is become an APK. Mm, no, it's like that. So parameter is this and you will get this one. That was unexpected. Uh, so that is a format is text. If you want the output as a JSON, how to do that? Output as a JSON. Mm-hmm. No, nothing in it. But yeah, I think there needs to be some option. So what you can do, you can ask for, sorry, you can ask for postman. The format is text, type both. So you will get both. So both will be converted and original lines are like that because you will be using lines for showing on the it is 39. I mean showing on the terminal or UI. So it is just a 40. So you are not getting line by line. So if you do both, you will get lines by line. So it will be like first this one and then this one, and there will be one more. So you can see the color. Yeah. So that was a cool thing, to be honest. To go with that, you can also use a curl for that. Um, this one is also curl for it. If you do this one, like then you can see the format and then there will be. So you can do analyze, and analyze. Sorry, the postman. Mm-hmm. So in analyze, it is something like analyze a Docker without converting it. So there will be a base image, packaging manager, lines are this one line, this line. So there's nothing happens in it. You have a health, you have a matrix, and you have a version. So this is the whole thing. You can do this one. I think we have an option here. I'm not sure will this be going to work for me or not because the last time when I tried to do with that, it is not working for me. So I don't know. There was some option to do so. Snippet. Yeah. Okay, it's not working. I can do here. I can see it. You can see metadata is this and the converted is this. So you can see the converted and the metadata, then it is okay. You can see the base image is well fine, the converted image is this. And that looks really awesome. Using Docker, using API endpoint. Yeah, I think we're done with all that. Yeah. Okay. Let us go and do this using. Let us see what the deployment. It is inside the deployment and Docker Compose. Okay. So you can see the service is an API. So inside the API, the Docker file is Docker file. Deployments slash Docker this, which takes an API endpoint, log, cross enable, cross allowed, rate limit, DFC, default ORG, metric enable, true, restart, and then Prometheus, which takes Prometheus one, then Grafana one, and the password, and this all thing. And okay, that looks pretty good. We can do a Docker. We need a Docker to run first. Okay. Mhm. It improve around, I mean, some GitHub action thing. Let's wait. I have already posted this around DFC. If you see, I would say, uh, this one is a bit different. This one has a tryout cell. So the tryout cell is simply let me just first. I think it is a very weird quality. Let me show you the DFC or DFC TI. Sorry, not DFC TI. Tryouts. So I was basically building uh, like you can uh, start reading any website from your terminal, but you need like some sort of way to scrap everything, or AI can help you with that. So I also tried it to do it with Copilot. You can see here is on Copilot, but it is not performing that much good. But if you see some of the video I have, I guess, let me show you. It was, I think it was on YouTube. Doing that, you can see this. So you can see there was an indoor door, there was a six door, chain guard, fitness, other, honest river. So I clicked six doors. So six doors will give you a container image signing like that. And it will produce it. So I think when you can see this one. The problem here is like you can't run this command because we need some sort of way to like sudo our uh, system one, because there's a lot of possibility to inject our code into our terminal, but it was a it makes the whole thing as a isolated in some other way. I don't even know internally how exactly it works, but if you see the cosine version will affect us. It was because it is a read, so you can see the cosine version and it gives an output. If I try to do for other, it will not go into work. For this one, I tried it to do it. Sometime it works, sometime it does not work. So I can't. You can see I'm skipping everything. So the reason it was not working for me. So if you see, show me if I can show you about that. So I have a 8 follower view as a member about and post. You can see the post is something like this. I have something like this post. This was a different, but this was also a bit different. Uh, but this one is a, I think, sorry. This one is, I think, DFC It's not terminal. Sorry, again, sorry, I was just confused. Uh, okay, so this one is again getting stuck. That was what I was trying, like the tryout said. It was a bit of similar to our TI, what I saw on you. Uh, mhm. Why it is not working? compose now. What is that? Exactly. We're not using anything. What is that? I did not understand this. If I remove this, so nothing problem here. Who cares? Oh, I think it was a problem. Mhm. I don't know what is happening with my laptop. I can see that this is working. Then why it is it's working? Actually, we are using. Oh, okay. No problem. Oh, sorry, my bad. Mm-hmm. So we know that the local host 808 question one health. Okay, that looks cool. ABC 3000. I don't even know how to uh, play with a Govna and Prometheus. Yeah, I have to learn this thing, but till this point, I don't know how these all things work. Um, Let me ask the ChatGPT. Prometheus. Okay, so target is your metric. Uh, No, it is a up. Okay, so we can go for a graph. This one is a target. This is a graph. Can't see anything. So you can do list all query. Okay. Oh, nice. That was really awesome, Rahul. Like whatever the query has been executed from, this will be here, right? Graph could be like this. That was a really awesome, to be honest. So the first time I was like seeing this whole thing, or you can say TFC total. Let me do this. That was a cool. That looks cool. TFC conversion. No return. Wow, that looks good. I don't even understand that, but if it works, then it's good. Okay, run it multiple. So I run it multiple times. I mean, you can't even thought of how many times I run it. So you can go here, step B, add governor. Okay, how to add governor? We need a connection or a data store connector, and then we need add new data source. Add a new data source as a Prometheus. Okay, and save and test. How to save? Oh, wow! I can see this whole thing. I can see this. Oh, it looks really awesome to be honest. Yeah, like this is I tried it a lot of time like Kafna and Prometheus. I don't even know like how these things can be shown like that. What was like I can't even imagine like wow bro what is this? But I'm enjoying it to be honest. I'm enjoying it. If I execute this, I can see a lot of. I do the first one. Wow, that's really good. If I do. There's a lot of issue, not issue, I mean, you can see this one. I'm really enjoying, to be honest, I'm really enjoying. You can see the graph. Wow. This one is Prometheus. Oh, yeah. So if we execute that, how to execute that? Not sure. Uh-huh. No. So if you see this one is like, you can see the graph again bombed up. Okay. So let us see. We can go a dashboard. Okay, let me do a dashboard, create a new dashboard, add new visualization and data store. Okay, this one. Query example, DFC conversions total. How to do query? How to do query, bro? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That looks really awesome. That is fucking cool, bro. Nice, 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 nice. That is cool, bro. We can use the same thing. Sorry, no data. That is cool. Okay, we get a lot of matrices here. You can see this one, this one. Mhm. We got a lot of matrices. I was thinking this one, we have this one, we have analyze. I don't understand this. And mhm. Okay, let us see this matrix. You can see this one. This one is straight, this one is like that. Ooh, this one is a bit of different. You can see this one. Like, we select this. Wow, whoa, whoa. This looks good. Mhm. Oh, 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 oh. That looks really awesome. Yeah. Oh, that is also looks good. Hmm. So we do export as a code or export as an image. Image rendering noise installed. No problem. Okay, okay, that's cool. Looks a lot good to be honest. There's also logs and not sure place. Why? But there was a Netflix, which I really loves that to be honest. Um, Here's if you see this one, I'm not sure how exactly works everything, but yeah, that one is really awesome. This one is also awesome. One of the query we ran, this one, not sure here or somewhere else. We run it. Here I can see this one. Okay, that looks good. That looks awesome. Anything you want to improve in that? I think I have to invest a bit of time to check out where I we can improve in that. I've not seen the UI, but yeah, that looks really awesome. We can see it later. But yeah, that was a really awesome session. We can wrap up now. I think from tomorrow I will be start doing the Golang. To be honest, but I was like ignoring from last 2 3 days. But yeah, I will try to do tomorrow some session like 2 or 3 hour sessions in night, and let's see how things go. But yeah, I only have a 10 days now. Previous when I recorded it was a 14 or 15 day. Now it is only 10 days. So yeah, we can wrap up now. Like we have, I created DFC, like Chainguard created DFC. I created DFC UI. Uh, then I created DFC UI, and then Eureka creates DFC API. I already have API. No worries. Like this one is an API. This one is an API. To be honest, you can see this one is an API. Um, but yeah, that is super cool. Okay, bye bye. Okay, bye bye. Have a nice day or good day, good night because it is at 12, 12:30 a.m. Okay, so good night.